Good evening, beloved hearts. So much love to everyone. Thank you so much for joining us this evening for our global weekly silent meditation, holding the highest vibration of love for Gaia and her humanity. We're very grateful to have you be with us as Michael and I are looking forward. This is the 12th week we're gathering. And we wanted to start it a little bit earlier for those of you who are just joining us. Maybe some of you are for the first time joining us. Please introduce yourselves and let us know where you're joining us from. And also, we welcome you to sit in a very comfortable place. It is silent, this entire meditation, and it's very relaxed. I will guide you through how important it is for yourself to be filled with that divine light first, filling all parts of you first before we contribute in the start of 8 o'clock, allowing these vessels be instruments where this light stream moves through us and is directed towards Gaia, wherever it needs to go. And the other part that is very important for us to just step aside from our conscious logical mind and allow our spiritual eye to just be open as a witness, observer to whatever it is going to observe and experience in this beautiful 30 minutes of silence. When we get quiet, we're able to be with this inner universe. We're able to experience the greater part of ourselves. And there's nothing greater than allowing these fears or lower dimensional frequencies to be put aside and allowing our higher self, our I am presence to step forward where it has much greater capacity to handle all difficulties and situations. So here we are. And anything you'd like to share, Michael, before I guide us to what?
We just want to thank you very much for taking this space and taking this time to join us, as we know that when we all gather together in groups, it's just a powerful energetic frequency that we all join our hearts together. And we know during this time, it's just very essential for us just to let go of the mind, and just to feel the heart, to feel the vibrations and feel the love and creation we want to put toward humanity and Gaia. For we're just honored that we can hold this space, and very grateful that all of you have joined tonight. So thank you.
Yes, this is the field of light, a network of light that we'll be gathering in. So we'll be starting in just a couple of minutes. And before we begin, we do see a few people here on the call. We just would love for you again to please, if you would, just introduce yourself. Let us know where you're joining us from. It's wonderful to get a little visual of where these portals of light are coming in and how it's going out and everywhere. And also how you doing. Most of you that usually join this, you're quite in an ecstatic, beautiful vibration. We know this is the highest instrument where we can come together and allow our vessels to be used as a field of light together. So we do look forward in hearing from you. Okay, so tonight we'll begin. Yeah, it's a little early.
We have 10 minutes. 10 minutes, just to the importance of just finding right now a peaceful, relaxing space. I find that, one of the major reasons why we want to start early is just to allow yourself to just get comfortable. Yeah. Relax, focus on your breath, and just bring your attention to your breath, and just take this moment to let go. Whatever happened this morning, whatever happened this afternoon, or what's ahead of you, just place that back in the foreground as you bring all attention now towards this moment, and really allow yourself to feel that peace of the breath that brings you to this present moment. Letting the mind go, letting the muscles of the shoulders go. If there's any movements that you want to do, just to soften yourself, relax yourself, and give yourself that permission that in this moment you're going to be at the highest presence you can possibly imagine.
So let your shoulders roll back a little bit. Sometimes this physical temple doesn't just want to sit and get started right away. Just allow it to roll back and roll towards the front, just to relax it so you're not carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, and allow yourself to circle a little bit, however it feels right to you, synchronizing it with your breath. And circle it the other way. And use your breath to just get into your body a little bit. Just to know all will be alright. And maybe perhaps leaning with your hands and just leaning to the right a little bit. Taking an in breath in and releasing. And to the right. And again. One more time. Okay. We'll go ahead and get started with this silent meditation. The key again is to start with your heart. In order for you to be an instrument of this divine love, it is so important for you to fill yourself up first with the divine presence in you. And that light, completely filling yourself up first and expanding that field of light to all around you, out of your physical body, emotional body, mental body, etheric body, and spiritual body. So it is completely enclosed all around you, where you're sitting inside a field of light, and you can be enclosed either in a sphere of light, or a diamond light, or a pyramid light, or a Merkaba. Whatever feels right to you is exactly right. And when you tune in from your heart all the way through your crown, all the way up to source light, and then the other way, fully anchored through this grounding field of light, portal of light, all the way to the center of Gaia, or crystalline heart. In this vertical axis, you fully anchor, and you're breathing in this place, filling yourself with this pure, divine, white golden light, and allowing it to go exactly where it needs to go first in you. And when you feel you're completely filled with it, then you place your hand in the center, and any concern or worry or anything you have, we welcome you to place it right into the center. Anything to do with your family, anything to do with your work, any concern you have maybe with what's going to happen, whatever, place it into the center. Then place your hands out and allow your physical body to be an instrument where all this light will go towards Earth. Visualizing as if Earth is in front of you and you step back, and it will go exactly where it needs to go. So let us begin with our hands on our hearts. Shoulders roll back and relax. And this music will accompany us. It's an angelic specific frequency to help us. So let us take a deep breath in and release it. And again. And release soft and gently. And again. And release. Now bring all your attention and awareness with your eyes closed to your beautiful breath. And as you breathe in, allow your awareness to drop inward all the way down in the center of your chest, underneath your palms, right inside, feeling the beautiful heartbeat inside. And begin tuning into this beautiful, sacred inner drumbeat. Breathing fully in, breathing out completely, tuning in to that beautiful, sacred contraction and expansion that's creating that beautiful drumbeat on the inside. And tuning in with your breath ever so gently, so deeply, dropping in even deeper in the center of your chest. And ask for the light to be shown in the inside so you can see the sacred flame of light in its purity, dazzling illumination ray, fully lit up inside. And breathe into that sacred flame inside, which is the Holy Spirit, all the way from source light of illumination, right here in your physical temple, bringing the highest vibration of grace and guidance, truth and wisdom, protection and love, right in the center where your hands is over your heart. Breathe into that sacred illumination flame and ask it to be a golden ball of light. And begin breathing in this ball of light with each conscious breath you take in, expanding in your out breath to grow it larger and larger so that it completely encloses you, where you're sitting inside this field of light and allowing its illumination to go exactly where it needs to go inside of you, to transmute anything that needs to transmute back into light. As you breathe in the purity flame of your I Am presence into you, filling your physical body, your emotional body, your mental body, your etheric body, and your spiritual body. And becoming aware that you're inside either a sphere of light or a pyramid of light or a diamond light or a Merkaba, connecting all the way to source light and all the way down to Gaia, in this portal of light, breathing deep in this trust and illumination, breathing it all the way out to your outer field, and stay here. Fill yourself all the way, and when you are filled, you have received fully, then place your hand and be an instrument so the divine source light can move through you and direct the frequency towards earth wherever it needs to go, where it is missing love. Welcoming everybody back in. Take a deep breath in and release. And again, take a deep breath in, return back into your physical body. And breathe all the way out. One more time. And one final breath all the way back in. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Come back in, roll your shoulders. Welcoming everybody back in. Welcoming everybody back in here. Hello Sheila, hello Hillary, hello Christina, hello Tanya. Thank you so much for joining us. Michael, would you like to share what you experienced today?
Immediately when I went in, I just saw golden rays and spheres that were moving through the earth. And as they were moving, I saw very, very huge ships around the earth. Like big, big galactical forces all working within the earth's atmosphere. As that was happening, these rays of light were being disseminated upon earth. And I kind of lost track of time of when things happened, but I noticed that there was, this one was really focused and directed in lifting the vibration, lifting the density, the heaviness, the sadness, the grief, the pain. It was really about lifting it as high as possible. So when I saw that energy lift, then I saw the visualizations of like children running out in the freedom of love. I saw families and houses that were embracing each other. I saw animals in nature that was just in complete joy and happiness. Communities that were celebrating, and then flowers that were blooming, trees that were like in a spring of just growth and evolution. And I just kept directing and seeing this one image where there was like this just huge, huge crystal, and the energy from my hands, this golden energy from my hands going directly to the crystal, like a golden light going to the crystal, and that was like shining outward and upward. As that was shining outward and upward, it was as if this area this portal right here was shooting that light out to the grids all around the world. And then I just kept, as images were coming up, like in the beginning, there were like dolphins coming out of the ocean, whales jumping out of the ocean. It kept bringing me back to this very, very huge crystal. And that light was coming out of the hands into the crystal and shooting out as it was spiraling energy within the planet. And that spiraling energy kept moving upward, outward to bring forth just a lot of clearing. I feel like that the energy was really to clear, and to bring a lot of peace and calmness and love within that. A lot of things that happened. I just kind of got. There's so many
good.
things.
That's plenty. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And lots of dragons that was
Okay.
breathing fire directly into earth and clearing and cleansing a lot of the. I guess what I would say darkness is like debris or smoke that was clearing out of the atmosphere.
Thank you. And we'd love to hear from you too. So when you have a chance to share, we appreciate it. So mine tonight was great. I mean, of course, every week is different. Today felt so long, like it just very, very long. The meditation was, and as I began right away, I saw these prism of diamond around Earth, like let's say Earth being a sphere, but it was like the diamond was only one side of it bent, the other side of it was inside, and it was being squished, and the colors were almost like mirror, but like darker color between grayish, purplish, darker blues, and it was like being squeezed inside, like squeezed, mm, and then from top of it, I saw lots of like I want to say like dark entities just all coming out. They were being squished like out, literally from top of Gaia, from like let's say top of Antarctica, like literally as if like a plug had come out and it was just coming out, and lots of dark, demonic, dark, negative beings, and then as it did that, then I saw beloved Yeshua, Mother Mary, and Mary Magdalene, and then over Earth in extremely large figures, complete luminous, and then this beam of light, like a liquid beam of golden light, was then coming into Earth and shooting down from where these beings had come out, and then each of them were something to this gold rose they were doing, and then they were inserting it back to Earth, and then Earth was becoming refilled again, but like and I saw like top of the mountains were having these beam lights coming out, pyramids were having beam lights coming out. It was like a beam show then coming out, and then I saw around beloved Yeshua, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, and then there were all the other ascended masters. They were each from way back, rows and rows and rows. They were giving gold rose being passed on and then given to them to be reinserted back to Earth. And each of them had a quality for Earth, new innovations, new things, new like. And above it, then I saw Ashtar, the ship of the fleet ship for Ashtar Command. And it was so beautiful. I haven't seen Ashtar Command in Ashtar himself for a while. So Ashtar then stepped forward. I was like, Ashtar, like, like, tell me, talk to me. So like his figure and all of that. I was like, talk to me, just tell me, what do I need to know? What anything I need to know, anything you want me to deliver. And he put his hand on I would say my left shoulder, and he said, "Your job is complete. You have done your job." It wasn't just me; many of us. He said, "Now we're here. We can do the rest of the work." And that felt very reassuring for me as we've been talking. The work has been completed. There's, we can just sit back and relax now. And the other final thing that I like to share was uh, tonight, just very much like you, was just a lot of cleaning up, like dirt, and my hands were going, and at one point, I saw a whole bunch of us, those of us on this call, those of us who've been gathering, those of us who continue to gather. We all were literally like around earth, but under earth, lifting earth up, like lifting her all the way up, as she's become so lit and light now that she can take seat in the Galactic Federation. And it was so beautiful. That was mine, and of course so much more, and dragons and so much more.
It was funny, I also saw lights coming up through Earth, and then I also saw my vessel as a portal of light of the seven flames coming through me and outward, which is pretty wild.
Of course, nothing surprising. Let me see. Oh, Hillary, I was an Indian goddess with golden sparkle energy flowing from me. I kept hearing we rise. Gaia was at peace as all the humans are resting and not using all her resources exactly. I saw rainbow bridges, a massive rainbow unicorn, and masters and galactic working really hard helping each planet. Thank you so much. I do want to share, I did see finally 3 unicorns in vistas, like the return of the unicorns. They were safe to be here finally. Thank you so much. I did see that as well. Really, really appreciative. Thank you so much for those of you that joined us. We're so grateful to you. We fully trust however way the material was brought forth into our experience was exactly how it's supposed to be, and it goes exactly how it's supposed to go. So please drink a lot of water, and thank you so much for your beautiful service this evening. We're so grateful to you. We're so grateful for this circle and this rainbow tribe that we are bringing the goods onto Gaia by the purity of our hearts. So thank you so much, and so much love to all of you, and have a wonderful night, everyone. Thank you. We look forward to hearing the rest of your experiences. And Sheila, thank you so much. Sheila joined us 2 in the morning in Germany. You're such a trooper. My goodness. Thank you so much. Beautiful sister. It's an honor. Thank you.